Hi, I'm Andrew Conway, Chief Executive of the Institute of Public Accountants in Australia, and here on the IFAC Global Knowledge Gateway, talking about issues of professional standards and importantly professional indemnity insurance and liability issues as we face in Australia. And many have remarked that the Australian model is quite unique, that the professional indemnity insurance regime and the Professional Standards Council approach to liability issues in Australia has not been seen anywhere else in the world. And so in many ways Australia pioneered. The IPA was one of the participants in those discussions, going back almost a decade now, about tort law and negligence law reform. And we achieved the model whereby we operate on the basis of a co-regulation or co-regulatory model, working hand in hand with government to have schemes of approval around Australia where Professional Standards Council, which is a construct of government, approves professional standards regimes and schemes to ensure limitations of liability are in place. So a cap of liability, which has been important in terms of the accessing of professional indemnity insurance, which overall leads to an issue of trust and accountability for our profession and the clients of our members. Importantly, embedded in that is the way in which we enforce our own professional standards and ethics. And Australia has quite a unique model also in terms of the setting of ethical standards. We have an Accountants Professional and Ethical Standards Board, which is independent of the three accounting bodies, although it is funded by the three bodies jointly to set ethical standards. The bodies enforce the standard setter, of course, puts the standards in place. So our model of the APESB in Australia, together with our Professional Standards Council, is quite unique. Layered on top of that is the quality assurance that the professional bodies undertake. The IPA, in our case, have worked hard to innovate that professional practice quality assurance review to take that review online. So our members now can undertake the review through a desktop process online. We conduct a desktop review and our intuitive system will determine whether a face-to-face review and follow-up is required. The end result is the practice gets a compliance tick, but also a value add, because the report that's generated benchmarks those practices to other like practices. Just one of the ways that the Australian professional bodies are working to improve the standard of the profession and possibly lead the way in professional indemnity issues.